Hello, my lovely XP, and today we are doing Lyney's story quest. I don't really have much to say, so let's just get right into it.
This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill.
Thank you, child. Okay.
Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
It's simple. Come closer and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds. You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
Did he,
You can tell.
like...
Oh boy, you really can read my mind.
He
Of
probably just talked
course.
to this kid's parents.
And that's...
Hey, Lyney.
Hey, Lyney?
Not Paimon copying me.
I'm sure that child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
That was nothing more than a little trickery. I made an educated guess based on his micro-expressions.
You made a what? Based on his what? Okay.
That, you guys, on the other hand... Let me guess. Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
Wow, got it in one. Is this more of your trickery at work? So, Lyney, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
To be honest, it makes me angry.
Angry? Why?
Well, I don't know. Maybe because there's a thief going around, Paimon?
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House. That's the night I'll be performing there.
Oh. Oh.
Wait a minute, you don't think he's after you, do you?
Plot twist, Lyney's the weasel thief.
Well, if he is, then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me personally. But I've been preparing for this for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day. This leaves me with only one choice. I have to expose the Phantom Weasel's identity before the show begins.
So is he gonna join us in our little investigation, I'm guessing?
You're being far too modest, Lyney. I think your magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of a thief.
Okay.
Thanks for the compliment, though I have to say I don't care much for the comparison.
Exactly, like, why are you- I don't want to be compared to a thief.
Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower, just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
Look at Traveler and Paimon.
A surprise? Let me see!
Bro. That flower does not go with my outfit, man. Huh?
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Lyney, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate. Clearly, magic is the superior art form to theft.
I mean, I'd hope so.
For example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances to represent passion and romantic encounters. But you used a Lumi-Do spell, which, if I'm not mistaken, allude to separations. I'm curious to know if there was any deeper meaning behind this choice.
It sounds like something I should look into, though.
Separation.
I'll buy
Separation from my
myself a copy of
sibling.
Fontaine's Floral.
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. I, for one, am looking forward to the final showdown between you and the thief.
Also, rainbow roses are Lyney's ascension materials, so...
Please feel free to... If there's nothing else, I'll be off. You've given me lots to work with here, and I've got no time to lose if I want to write that exclusive piece. I'll see you all later.
She's not gonna stick around? Okay, bye. Oh my gosh. She bolted out of here.
Lyney, are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick now?
A magician never reveals their secrets, Paimon.
You feel it too, right? So itchy!
The Phantom Weasel. You sure you'll be able to handle him?
Not so itchy then, huh?
Yeah, I don't really care. It was just cool.
Well, since you're so concerned, how would you like to serve as my temporary magician's assistant and help me investigate?
You mean bodyguard?
Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done. Shall we go for it?
We'll help you with your investigation. What's your plan? Sure.
Excellent. Thank you for putting your trust in moi.
Why is he so flirty? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
And if we're investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start. Word is that she visits the cemetery often, so I asked Lynette to wait for her there.
That seems kind of disrespectful, doesn't it? Like, this person's like mourning their fiance, and you just go up to them in the cemetery. Like, hey, can I ask you a couple questions? Like, that seems a little disrespectful.
We should make a move. Let's go and rendezvous with Lynette.
Okay.
You took your time.
What a great way to greet someone, Lynette.
Nope. I've been here a while, and she still hasn't shown up.
How bizarre. Maybe it was bad intel. Well, we won't get anywhere
gave
by
you the
standing around
intel?
waiting. Traveler, Paimon, let's go ask around.
Okay, let's go ask around to the people that, you know, are visiting their dead loved ones. Let's go do that.
Gemma? You mean Caesar's fiance? Sure I do. What's this about?
I'm just trying to get a hold of her because I need her help with something. I heard she comes here a lot.
She knows he's gone and can't hear her from the grave, but she just likes to spend time there, telling her fiance all about how her life is going.
That's kind of sad. I mean, obviously it's sad, but, you know.
You're welcome. I just hope she'll be able to move on one day.
That's crazy. 10 years? That's something. Gracia and Giuliano.
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom Weasel's back.
Oh, I don't like her tone.
You're kidding. Wait, isn't he dead? Called it. Seriously, 10 years ago, on the day it all went down, I said to myself, you know what? This guy's been set up.
Yeah,
The
okay.
Caesar
Oh, please. Weren't you the one cursing his name to high heaven when the police announced the news?
Call him out.
Oh, that gosh darn lousy son of a... You think you know
Oh.
a guy, or words to that effect.
Call him out. Oh my god, these voice actors.
Wait, did I say that? I don't seem to recall.
Sorry to interrupt.
Hello there.
You've come to the right people. Yep, I was there. Back when Caesar used to perform magic tricks on the street.
How convenient that all these people know about Caesar. Or knew him personally.
Sometimes he even got the kids to write their wishes down, and then he'd make the items on the wish list appear in his next show.
That's cute.
Huh. He doesn't sound like such a bad guy.
Yeah. But those are the people you gotta look out for.
Now that the weasel is back, Caesar's become a hot topic once more.
This guy's hair, man. That Goku hair. No, it's the Vegeta hair.
So that's Gemma. Is it just Paimon, or does it look like something's wrong?
Paimon, what are you talking about?
Hi there. You're Gemma, right?
Who's asking?
The people right in front of you, maybe? Also, I don't think we've ever seen a gray-haired NPC.
Don't be afraid.
Have
I
we?
mean no harm.
Maybe we have. She looks like she came straight out of Black Butler.
My name's Paimon, and this here's the Traveler. We're investigating the Phantom Weasel.
She's gonna be, like, mad, probably. She seems passive-aggressive. I feel like she's gonna be rude.
I promise you can trust us. We won't hurt you. In fact, we'll do all we can to keep you safe.
I mean, it's not like she's in any danger. So, I don't know what he's spieling about.
I never believed that he was the weasel.
Okay.
Huh. I suspected as much.
She seems nice. Maybe my assumption
Okay,
was
so
wrong.
going back 10 years, do you remember anything strange in the weeks leading up to the accident? Did Caesar have a falling out with anyone, for instance?
No, not that I know of.
All right. Sorry for disturbing you.
That's the only question he has? Nothing else? Okay. Her color palette is just depressing.
There's definitely something fishy about her.
Okay, Paimon, you just met the lady. Let's calm down.
Meet me outside Hotel de Boer tomorrow, and then we'll start the next step of our plan.
Okay. There's Lyney.
Over here.
Okay. We can see you. Don't worry.
Still, I don't think that Gemma's likely to open up to us. So, we need a contingency plan.
What should we do? Where should we start? Same question, different font. Like, honestly, Genshin, can we get some more creative dialogue options? Like, come on. Put some Star Rail juice into Genshin.
Today, we'll be looking into a guy named Lorenzo, Caesar's former pupil and assistant. Be warned, though, I hear he's got a hair-triggered temper.
Oh.
We'd best be careful.
Okay. That's not good.
You neglected to mention that you were bringing 2 other people with you.
Oh yeah, he sounds like a very temperamental person. I already just want to get on his nerves.
Get a load of this guy. Forget the pleasantries, he says, but he looks pretty happy about Lyney stroking his ego.
Naturally, any investigation into the Weasel starts with a few questions about Caesar, who...
What is there to investigate? Caesar was the Weasel, and he's been dead for 10 years. So what if some sick creep thought it'd be funny to write a warning
Oh my
letter?
gosh.
It changes nothing. Are you trying to tell me you actually bought it?
He's very defensive. You're very suspicious, sir.
Please, sir, no need to get so worked up.
Like, sit back
I
down.
do concede...
The Weasel is dead. Period.
Oh.
Everyone knows that.
He said,
so do yourself
period.
a favor and quit this investigation. It'll lead you nowhere.
Oh my god, poor Lyney. Look how sad he
if this
looks.
affects your magic show in any way, I will personally compensate you for any losses.
Why would you want to compensate him when you have if you have nothing to do with the Weasel Thief? Why would you need to compensate him for anything? You're suspicious. You're suspicious, Lorenzo.
Sir, I want to find out the Phantom Weasel's true identity. I have to know for myself what really happened 10 years ago.
Okay.
What would that accomplish? And what do the events of 10 years ago have to do with you anyway? Look, you of all people should know that a magician never reveals their secrets.
Oh my gosh.
And in any case, dead men
Hey, I
don't
said that
talk.
earlier.
So if you really care about your magician's pride, then you'll forget about Caesar and move on.
Dude, this guy talks in paragraphs. Like, I don't know. Also, if it were me, wouldn't, like, if my master got wrongfully accused, or there was a chance he got wrongfully accused, wouldn't you want to, you know, join in on the investigation to clear his name? What is up with this guy?
Enzo? Is that? Oh, it is you! I know that big, booming voice anywhere. What's up, my man? Want to grab a drink with me?
Who is this drunkard?
Oh, come on! You can't be all business all the time.
All the what time?
You know what they say?
Did they
Live fast,
censor him?
die. Never heard a kind word out of this guy the whole time I've known him.
The whole time I've known him?
Despite being, what, pushing 40, 30, something?
Damn!
Point is,
He said pushing 40?
older than when he first got rejected by the girl he was into. And he's still into, from what I hear.
What if he... No, let me not say that. Let me not say that. Until later.
If you really want to investigate this, Lyney, be my guest.
Okay. He really didn't help us at all. What was the point of this
But
conversation?
if nothing good comes of it, don't say I didn't warn you.
So that we think he's guilty? Because I do think he's guilty.
And what was all that about compensating you for your losses?
Right!
Why would someone you just met make an offer like that?
I was literally saying that earlier.
That guy Edmondo seems to know a thing or two about him. He only just left. Let's see if we can catch up with him.
He's also like blackout drunk, so I guess we'll have to see. Maybe that's even better because he'll just spill. You know, we don't have to like try and get answers out of him.
Who are you?
Bro, we just talked to you like 5 minutes ago.
Paimon knew he was a bad egg.
A bad egg? Okay, Paimon. Who says that? Like, a bad egg.
Bad things happen to people who ask too many questions. Or make an enemy out of them.
What do you mean by that? Does he like kill them? Like, makes him even more suspicious.
Don't get in over your head. I'm leaving.
Is he about to vomit? I thought he was about to start singing like this was a musical or something. Don't get in over your head. Like,
Shh. I think we're being watched. Someone was listening.
You
in to our
think
whole
so?
conversation.
you think so? What? Who is this? Men in Black guy in the background right now.
Don't say anything and don't look back.
Maybe that was like Lorenzo's bodyguard or something. Or a
You
spy he
followed
sent
us a
out.
long way. Why don't you come out and introduce yourselves?
Oh my god, it's a
So
whole
you're Lyney.
team.
Save us the trouble and go fetch her for us. Let's not drag this out.
Go fetch her. Excuse me, I'm not a dog.
Paimon doesn't like the tone of your voice, mister.
Right.
Who sent you, huh?
You ain't gonna need answers where you're going.
Sir,
Capiche?
how are your glasses staying on your head? There's no, like... Ow!
I'm not the strongest fighter, so I hope you're ready to back me up.
Don't worry, we got this.
Woo. Alright. Lyney, test out. Let's see what Hoyo versus Lyney can do. Wait, no, I wanted to see the build.
Curses. They're tougher than we thought.
My Kazuha did all the work.
Intimidation ain't gonna work like it did on the lady.
The lady? Are they talking about Gemma?
Hey, wise guys, we ain't through with you yet.
Okay, Paimon. Calm down. You didn't fight, so you need to chill.
Sounds like they just wanted to rough us up as a scare tactic, and they've already done it to someone else, but
Yeah. Could it be Gemma?
you're right. She was injured when we saw her yesterday, and she
Oh my
acted like she had
gosh.
something to hide. Maybe she
I
was
feel bad
too
for her
scared
now.
to tell us.
But those thugs won't be bothering her anymore. Let's head back to the cafe and see if
How
we
do
can
we
get
know
any
that?
information from her.
We don't know they won't bother her. We just know they won't bother us.
We gave them a taste of their own medicine.
Who is we? It was just Lyney and me. Paimon, you do nothing. Your job is to float around and give commentary.
Why would they come after you?
Because we're experimenting? No, investigating. The Caesar case.
Why are you doing this?
We're doing this so that Lyney's magic show doesn't get messed up. That's the only reason.
The fleuve sonde.
The
But
fleuve
the place
what?
was sealed up by.
Is that how you say that? I've heard a lot of French people like literally on Hoyo versus you know what about the French pronunciation. It sounds right. I don't know anything about French, so I'm just saying it sounds fancy, so it must be right. Any French people or anybody who knows French watching this, did she say that correctly?
I mean, bon appetit, but stay sharp too. They're likely to come for you while I'm away.
They just used that as an excuse for Lyney to speak French. Also, I just noticed the twins have matching bows. But I never noticed
Okay.
that. Like, see
Alright.
this?
Power saving mode off. I'll start taking this more seriously now.
Excuse me? Was he part of the Rosalind whatever
No time to lose.
Navia's group? Cause this is their hideout.
Looks like these boxes are blocking the entrance. Let's shift them away first.
Okay, Lenny, but before that, I'm gonna go get a drink cause I'm kind of thirsty, man. I got some toast and Sunny D. Best food combo. I'm gonna use my Lenny team. Although Hu Tao would not be in here, it would be Yanfei.
Ready for trial.
Oh, they took my Lenny away. What? I'm trialing Hoyo versus Lenny. Alright, let's see. Oh my god. Genshin. C3. Interesting. They don't know any other like artifact set besides Noble Less. Like, come on, man.
My dear.
Can I do this move? Oh, ooh.
So this was Caesar's workshop.
Oh.
Motion to compel. There's something written on the card on this doll. Let's take a closer look.
So it's the wish list for the kids that the lady was talking about before. I want a bucket of fried chicken that never runs out. Did they talk to younger XP for this? Because, that sounds like something I would say. Wow.
These magic boxes are moving. What do we do?
One of them looks different from the rest. Let's investigate.
Excuse me? They look the same to me. What is this one? One of them looks different. Restart. Oh, okay. I see what I have to do. It's gonna mix them up and then I have to shoot the right one. Alright. Okay. This place is like elaborate. Like, what is Caesar hiding, bro?
That's weird. Have we reached the end already? There's nothing here. Maybe this was a wasted trip.
Paimon, we literally just walked into the room. Can you, like, give us some time to look around? Like... Lyney, what are you looking at?
This place seems a little too ordinary for a magician's workshop.
A secret passageway! How did you know?
I'm a magician too, and apparently great minds really do think alike.
See, I was right. Also, Lyney, I don't think you want to compare yourself to someone who people suspect to be a thief. You were literally talking about that earlier. So maybe let's not do that. Ugh, really? Okay.
Now disappear.
Nice. His signature weapon fits him so well. Like, the aesthetic, man.
Huh. It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys go on ahead.
Go ahead where? There's nowhere else to
If
go.
anyone makes a major discovery, let's rendezvous here.
Oh, okay. We go up here. We're doing this hat thing again? What is this? Without stepping on the same one twice. Oh, alright, that's... Oh, I messed up.
Oh, seems like we can't step on the same tile twice.
Thanks, Paimon.
Guess we've got to finish it in one run, huh?
It's not like I knew that already. How would I do that? Can you jump? I think I messed up already. Yeah, I messed up, so I'm just like doing what? Can I jump? You can jump, you guys. You can jump. Okay, okay, okay. That changes things, I think. Do I have to start from here? I can start from anywhere, right? Let's start from over here, because this seems way easier. Yeah, check this out. Oh wait, no, never mind. I messed up again. How are you supposed to get these parts? Oh. Guys, I am her. I did it. Does that count as cheating? I did it.
This book's thick as a brick! Let's take a peek inside it, shall we?
Kind of like your head, Paimon.
As I write this, I've only just got back from running around all over town, buying the things they wanted. Boy, are my legs sore.
He seems like a nice person. He certainly isn't the Phantom Thief.
Anyway, they said that they wanted me to teach them how to do magic. It's not uncommon for children to ask this, of course, but I've never seen any of them as serious about it as these two.
About Lorenzo's issues. Ooh, Lorenzo. We're gonna learn more about Lorenzo.
Surely he's not upset that I agreed to teach those two children. I'll have to talk him around.
This is probably highly unlikely, but what if the two kids are Lynette and... No, they're not, because Lyney told us in the Archon quest about how he and Lynette started learning magic on their own or whatever.
I have a good feeling about those kids. They're naturally talented, and it seems like they're not new to the world of magic.
Wait, now that... Just because he said that makes me think they're Lynette and Lyney.
They have all sorts of fantastic ideas. My only concern is why they're so mature for their age. I fear they've had to grow up too fast. I don't dare to imagine what they must have been through.
There's no way it's not Lyney and Lynette. He has to be talking about them. The only thing that's weird is that Lyney doesn't seem to know him about the farewell.
It's nearly time for me to go on tour. I asked the two kids if they'd like to come with me, but they shook their heads. I once overheard them talking about their father and their mission.
Yeah.
Sounds like their parents have other plans for them. I guess we'll be parting ways soon.
It's the Magic Twins. It's them. Stop reading.
Two magic geniuses with a father and a mission, huh?
Uh-huh.
Sounds a lot like he was writing about Lyney and Lynette, don't you think?
Yeah.
So did they meet Caesar when they were kids? Let's go ask Lyney. Lyney?
Shh, hold that thought. As I expected, there's a lot of fishy things going on in this place.
Dude, it looks like you haven't moved since we left. Oh! Look at Lumine! What is happening?
At this point, a dummy will fall out of the box, but it looks real enough to grab the audience's attention, and they start wailing and screaming. Meanwhile, the real magician, who has by now blended into the crowd, waits for a good moment to make their appearance and put on a hysterical performance. Oh no! Is that me? Did I just fall to my death?
Very vivid description. Paimon can really picture it. And then what?
When the box opened, Caesar was the one who fell
Oh,
out.
is that how he died? The very delayed reaction. Genshin, please. Fix the voice acting and video sync, because, like...
My understanding of how it works is just based on what I could gather from his notes and the relevant gadgets here in his workshop.
Is he gonna attempt it in his show?
How does he get out?
Glad you asked. That brings us to the secret of said box.
Is there like a secret box in the box?
This box right here is the one that sees the magician presses a button inside the box, opening a secret door out of view. He then escapes through this trapdoor onto the opera house roof, waits for the dummy to fall and distract the audience, and quietly returns to ground level.
Interesting.
But one that still manages to transform the shock and grief of a tragic accident to the joy and laughter of a mesmerizing magic trick.
But he still died.
The magic box Caesar was using at the time of his death had the secret button I mentioned positioned on the right-hand side. And, sure enough, he always used his right hand as his dominant hand in public.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Nothing suspicious there.
Cool. He's a righty.
Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here. Which leads me to believe that Caesar was in fact left-handed.
I'm not sure where you're going with this. Why would Caesar pretend to be right-handed? Or, hear me out, the person who built it wasn't Caesar. It was Lorenzo. Yeah. And Lorenzo was left-handed. And he came up with the scheme to kill Caesar. Maybe? I don't know. That's just me thinking out loud.
Caesar trained himself to use his right hand to align with his audience's expectations. Great magic always requires sacrifices.
I don't know. I think my theory is way better.
Reflex would kick in and he'd use his left hand. That's why he set his gadgets with the mechanism on his left.
Maybe someone exploited the fact against him?
Exactly. I think that's likely what happened.
What does that even mean?
Caesar would have been under a lot of time
Did
pressure
they
during
switch the
escape.
button from the
He'd
left
have
to the
mere
right?
seconds to open, checked everything was in order, and then went to leave. With his left hand, he reached for the button, and suddenly, his heart skipped a beat. It wasn't there.
Yeah. Okay.
Much like when you reach for your keys but find your pocket empty, his mind needed
Or when
a
you
moment
lose your
to
phone.
process what was going on.
In reality, someone switched the boxes, and they did it to murder him.
So is my theory right? Well, not that Lorenzo built, but he built a box, a second box, and switched it out.
How would they be able to make the switch without being noticed? That would be difficult to pull off, no?
If they were the assistant of Caesar, then it wouldn't be suspicious.
It would have to have been someone who knew that he was left-handed and who could move his props around without
Exactly.
arousing suspicion. Someone who was always by his side.
Lorenzo, that's what I said.
Isn't that right, Lorenzo?
What?
I didn't want to have to do this, you know. Silencing you the hard way just creates more problems for me to deal with.
Like, you mean killing him?
But I gave you your chance.
Oh, he brought his lackeys with him.
I hoped you'd do what's... You never even knew him, but for some reason you just
Whoa.
wouldn't drop it.
Well, actually, Lyney knew him when he was younger.
Which is why
Little baby
you can't
Lyney.
leave this place alive. Take them out and make it quick.
Didn't you guys learn your lesson? We are gonna beat you again.
Do your worst.
What was that, Paimon? Let's go. You know, I'm gonna solo with Lyney. Are you serious? Okay.
Now disappear!
Okay, Hoyoverse, I see you. Oh my gosh, look at them. Oh! What? Okay, Lyney.
Why did you murder Caesar?
If I had a Mora for every time you said that man's name. Of course you idolized Caesar, everyone else did. But I was the real genius magician. Me!
So, out of jealousy? Really?
He was just hatred, more like. I hated Caesar.
I thought they said Caesar
All
was
he
his
cared
master.
about was his magic. He lived and breathed it.
That's just when someone's passionate about something. That's something that should be admirable. Or something to admire, not something to hate.
Amazing. Yeah, so amazing that he was completely broke.
That's
Every
not
other
your
apprentice
problem.
was living it up at their master's expense, but no, not me. I put in all the work, mastered all the skills, and it brought me nothing more than the life I already had.
So you killed him? Why didn't you just leave?
He forbade me from using magic to trick people out of their Mora.
Oh.
There was nothing he hated more than that.
Then just leave. He didn't forbid you to leave.
If I dabbled in my own brand of money-making magic, he would expose me, and it would destroy me.
Well, it came back to bite you because you're exposed now for murder. I think it would have been better to not be exposed for using magic to make money than to be exposed for literal murder.
For instance, maybe you were in love with Gemma, but she was engaged to Caesar.
That's what I was thinking earlier. That's what I was thinking. And I was like, I'm not gonna say anything because I thought it was stupid. But that's exactly what I was thinking.
In love with Gemma? Don't be ridiculous.
Ooh. Exposed?
Guess I was wrong about that then.
Oh, okay.
Next question. Are you the Phantom Weasel?
I am.
Okay.
Sure enough, it helped me fill my pockets with all kinds of valuable treasures.
Why did he want to attack Lyney's show, though? Because Lyney reminds him of Caesar, maybe? But I heard that the Phantom Weasel stole from rich and poor people.
Oh, yeah! Charlotte told us that the weasel would steal whatever people valued.
I wouldn't choose for things to end this way, but I regret nothing.
Okay. Well, okay, wow. No remorse. Can we talk to him? I heard a chest. There we go. Hold on, Lorenzo. Give me a minute. This is more important than you.
Look who's finally developed a conscience.
Y'all are acting like you guys caught him. Stop being so confident. We caught him.
What kind
That's
of
why your
disciple
eyebrows are different
murders
color
their
than your
own
hair.
master?
Let's rendezvous with Lynette and Gemma first. With Lorenzo in custody, Gemma will no longer have to fear for her safety.
Good point. We should go tell Gemma the good news right away. It'll give her some peace of mind for sure.
Ah, you're back.
Yeah.
You were so quick. I've only just finished my third dessert.
Your third? Lynette, come on, we've talked about this. Everything in moderation. You're not gonna have any room left for dinner now.
Shouldn't dinner go before dessert?
That's fine.
That's besides the point. Well, it's done now. But try to eat a more balanced diet in the future.
Lyney is such an older brother.
Point taken.
You know she's not going to listen to you. Look at that face. This is the face of someone who's not going to listen.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. At Lyney's suggestion, everyone goes to the cemetery to announce Lorenzo's arrest and hold a memorial for Caesar. What's up, Lyney?
Cheer up, Gemma. My brother's doing a magic show at the Opera House tomorrow evening. Would you like to come along? It might raise your spirits. This show will be a special one. We're holding it in Caesar's honor.
Aww.
I'll be there.
Do they remember Caesar or no?
Great.
We never
We'll see you
touched on that.
tomorrow
We
evening.
never actually asked him
Travel.
about that.
Come on, don't be late.
Oh my god, the whole squad is here. Look, it's Charlotte.
The great magician Lyney has prepared a spectacular show for us all tonight, concluding with an all-new grand finale that no audience has ever seen before.
I think he's gonna do Caesar's trick that killed him. She good?
Exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yes, it's just... It reminds me of him. He took it in his hand, snapped his fingers, and it magically appeared on my head.
That is kinda... That sounds like the trick Lyney did for us when we first started the quest.
At the very least, no one's gonna be intimidating you from now on. You can breathe easy at last, right?
Right. Yes, you can breathe easy now, Phantom Weasel.
What? What?
See? Even Lynette says... Wait, what?
Wait, what? No, get out. Are you serious?
As Lyney once said, a performer's job is to commit fully to their role and put on a flawless performance for their audience.
How does that even make sense, though?
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all enjoying the performance so far.
Emma looks tired. Me too.
But thankfully, I do have a backup plan. Now, who wants to hear a story?
Is the story gonna explain all this crap that's happening?
But as her infamy grew,
Ooh.
so did the readiness of the police, and her opportunities to act became ever fewer. Every day, she ran the risk of being exposed for who she was. Of course, she could not simply take this lying down, and before long, she found her ticket to freedom. She would create a scapegoat, a false weasel to close the chapter on her behalf.
Her husband or fiance? Also, so Lorenzo, she worked with Lorenzo?
She noticed Caesar's aggrieved pupil, and a new thought entered her mind. Maybe I don't need to get my hands dirty after all. At her encouragement, Lorenzo tampered with Caesar's magic box, causing him to fall to his death.
Are you serious?
It's enough to make even me wonder whether there was really another mastermind behind all this, pulling the strings.
Is she still acting like she's not her?
Don't worry, Lorenzo said nothing at all.
Yeah, actually. He literally didn't say anything about having a partner.
He was too forthcoming with his confession, as if there was something else he was trying to hide.
So were we right about him liking or like falling for Gemma, and he did it, he probably conspired with her to kill Caesar so that she would be with him?
Who would suspect for 1 second that the lovely young lady always seen weeping in front of Caesar's grave was actually the mastermind behind his demise? No, not that poor lady. Perish the thought.
He's really enjoying this.
If I had to guess, I would say
Girl,
that the real Weasel
we-
must have had a terrible childhood.
We know it's you.
I detest the happiness of others, in all its forms alike. I will rob them of everything they hold to be good and true, and it will fill the void in my soul.
Oh my god, imagine thinking like that. Like, that's sad.
some-
So what was with the warning letter?
Huh. That's right. What drove you to write that letter, Gemma? What were you
Right.
trying to achieve there?
Like, that's what I said earlier. I was like, what's the point of... I thought, although I thought it was Lorenzo who was the Weasel Thief, so I thought maybe he wrote it because Lyney reminded him of his master, Caesar, so he was jealous of Lyney. But Gemma, I don't know.
Because without that, none of this would have ever come to light.
Yeah.
But it seems like someone still wasn't ready to let her finally be at peace.
So was it Lorenzo?
Lyney. Or should I call you the phantom copycat now?
So what?
You were the one who posted that letter outside the opera house. But why?
Lyney wrote it? Maybe because he wanted to... Oh, what is this angle? He wanted to protect or save the reputation of Caesar?
Our goal
Yeah.
was to clear Caesar's name.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I shall take from you that which you hold most dear, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
Oh, maybe he really cared about Caesar.
It's been so long, and you're all grown up now. I didn't recognize you.
And in the diary, Caesar said that Gemma didn't like the kids didn't like the twins for some
He
reason.
taught you. Lorenzo has admitted to everything.
You also
I'm
admitted to
free.
everything. I bet they planted a guard somewhere to listen in on her confession. 'Cause you're going to jail.
He's the reason that you haven't felt the compulsion to steal in all these years.
Does she love him? What is this?
You're more than just accomplices in murder. You're the only real
Okay.
friends each other has. So I think you know, deep down, that he is the only truth you have in your life.
Damn. He said you're lonely. Very, very lonely.
Well, wonder no more, for the answer is a death-defying high-altitude escape.
Yeah, I thought so.
A high-altitude escape?
10 years ago, that trick that Caesar died attempting.
Sure.
Lyney, wait.
Gemma, go away.
One day, you'll end up exactly where I am today. Maybe then you'll finally understand.
No.
So, what are we, doing now?
She's like, so now what? Well, we have to go watch the show.
Like Lyney said, when you're ready, let's head outside and watch the show.
Yeah, I want to see. Okay. Cutscene. Oh. No, this isn't a cutscene. It's too... The graphics aren't good enough.
Magic should be
Okay,
mysterious,
here we go.
surprising, and defy logic. Magic is hard work. Every single movement has to be practiced thousands of times.
It's alright. We're used to that.
They're so cute.
We're sorry.
Oh
You've
my
taught us so much,
gosh.
but we can't tell you the whole truth.
It's okay. Do you still remember what I told you? This world is full of lies and falsehoods. I only hope that one day you can find your own truth.
What about you? Have you found your truth?
Magic is my truth. I want to perform a magic trick so great that people will always think of me when they talk about it. For a magician, what greater honor could there be?
Look! Behold! Lyney is sealed inside the box. Will he manage to escape?
This is cool.
10 years ago, Caesar attempted this very trick, and it was at this precise moment that...
Watch out!
What? Oh, this is part of the plan, you guys.
Mysterious.
This is part of the plan.
Surprising.
This animation is so beautiful, by the way. Look at this.
And logic defying.
So cool.
Isn't that right? This honor
Wow.
belongs to you, Caesar.
Wow. I'm like tearing up, man.
I'm
Whoa.
just sorry it's a little late.
Did you see that? 1 minute he
That was so
falling,
good.
and the next.
Looks like everyone really loved Lyney's grand finale.
Even though they don't know the full story.
Paimon doesn't see Lyney anywhere. Where'd he go? Oh, Lynette said he'd be waiting for us at the usual hunt. But, where is that?
The cemetery? The only cemetery in all of Fontaine.
Kinda seemed like Lyney's way of saying goodbye
So yes.
to Caesar. So it makes...
Sometimes, I can't help but wonder what Caesar thought in those final moments.
Probably like, oh no.
Did he regret taking Gemma and Lorenzo on? Or
I mean, he couldn't have
did
possibly
he believe
known.
that it was his own slip-up right until the end?
Yeah, that's probably what happened. There's no way he could have known.
This was no longer about me doing what I loved.
I mean, he doesn't care that you lied. So, you know, you don't have to feel guilty.
What amazed me was how the lie escaped my lips even as I was hesitating over whether to tell him the truth. Trust is a beautiful thing. Sadly, I'd forgotten how to trust by then. To keep secrets is to put up walls. The longer you keep them up, the less you let people in. Then, one day, you look around and realize your life is like an empty auditorium after a show, full of seats once occupied by all the people who left.
Don't be sad. We're in your auditorium and we're not going anywhere. That's so cute! I want to say that.
Yeah, cheer up, Lyney.
It's the same for me and Lynette. We are the truest thing each other has in the world, and nothing can replace that.
That's so cute.
Maybe we live in the shadows too, but we remember every precious ray of light that shines through.
Can we get the story behind Freminet? Because he's their sibling too, but when did he come around? They're not related, right? Freminet's like adopted or something? So like how did what's his story? I want to know. Hopefully we
this conversation
get
up a little.
to know when he comes out
What did you think
officially.
of the show tonight? All right then. I'll give it a go, but only because it's you.
Aw, he's so nice.
Watch closely. I have a flower in my hand.
Oh, he's doing this again?
You liar! There's nothing in your hand. We ain't going along with this.
That's funny.
Huh? My goodness, you're right. But I could have sworn I brought one here with me. Okay, try this. Count down with me. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Now, have another look around. Maybe the flowers appeared somewhere else.
Oh my gosh.
Really? Let's see. Wow, there it is! Oh, this is a different flower from the last time, right? This one's called, oh yeah, a rainbow rose.
Lyney's ascension mats. And didn't Charlotte say that it represents passion and love or something?
Since you asked so nicely,
Oh my god, he's so full of himself.
I'll share one little tip with you. Namely, the student of magic cannot solely rely on others being prepared to reveal their secrets. You have to observe, think, and find the answers for yourself.
Is that it?
Ah, look at the time. We shouldn't linger here too long.
Wow.
Thanks again
He really
for coming
just
to see my show. I bid you both good night.
He really just did that.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Us too, Lyney.
Alright.
I hope he gets a second one. This was fun. I like this quest. It was nice.
Shall we head back?
Delightful encounter. Oh, I got the flower. That's so cute.
I'm very sorry, Charlotte, but my sister and I are quite busy today. I'm afraid we'll have to decline this interview.
Aw.
What's happening here?
Hey, squad.
That Caesar's fiancée, Gemma, had contacted the guards and confessed to having been the real Phantom Weasel all along.
Really? Did she
That was
confess?
quick.
Right. What?
Too late, bro.
Oh, she said too late, bro.
What happened between you? Quickfire question. Where did you all go after the show?
Oh, we went to the cemetery and Lyney did a private magic trick just for us. Actually, glad you mentioned it, because that reminds Paimon, guess what? Lyney started using rainbow roses in his tricks.
Lyney. He's like, shut up, Paimon.
What?
What now? Oh, did Paimon say something wrong again?
Her face. That's like a meme right there. What is happening with her face?
This is getting pretty awkward. What do we do, Traveler?
Maybe stop talking.
Oh, really? Oh, thank goodness. You scared Paimon there.
Paimon was like, oh, I just messed up a sibling relationship.
You and me both, Paimon. You and me both. At least it did the job, right?
Oh my god.
Please, take good care of that rainbow rose. I'd be really upset if you lost it.
That's it? Wow. Yeah, there it is. A flowery accessory given away by Lyney at his magic shows. It is an arrangement of luminous bells, which symbolize parting, and rainbow roses that represent passion. Parting and passion are two separate perspectives, sharing the same nature. What really matters is the present that we are living in. Well, that was that quest. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That was good. I like that was good. That was very interesting. Usually the story quests, I don't really vibe with them too much, but this one was good. So, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Follow me on my 3 T's. TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter in the description. And thank you for watching. Bye!